Hello students, today's my topic of the lecture is differential amplifier. So differential amplifier means the amplifier which is generate the output or difference of the input in amplifying form, means generate the output of difference of the input in amplifying form, that is called the differential amplifier. Generate the difference of the input signals in amplifying form. So it is the basic diagram of ideal differential amplifier where V1 and V2 are the input voltages with respect to ground, and output which is basically difference of the input signal V1 minus V2. So basically the differential gain, which is the ratio of the output voltage divided by input voltage. So output is proportional to difference of input, that is V1 minus V2, that are the input voltages at terminal 1 and 2. So AD is equal to V naught by Vd, that is the differential voltage. When suppose second term is common mode gain, when the two input voltages are same amplitude and same phase, then the difference we will not take in the output because output is equal to 0. So in this case of differential amplifier, generally we use the average of the input voltage, means that is called the common mode signal, means Vc is equal to V1 plus V2 by 2, that is called the average level of the two input signals, that is called common mode gain. So in this case generated the gain that is called with respect to output one input, that is called the common mode gain. So AC is equal to V naught by Vc. So the total voltage of the output of the differential amplifier, that is the addition of the differential gain plus common mode gain with respect to output signals. So V naught is equal to AD into Vd plus AC plus Vc. So next is our common mode rejection ratio, means common mode rejection ratio means in basically differential amplifier we use the common mode signal. So in this case when we use the common mode signal, so some unwanted signals, that is related to noise signals and spike signals and the temperature variations output, these are the common unwanted signals. So the ability of the amplifier to suppress or reject these common mode signals, that is called the common mode rejection ratio, that is the CMMR is equal to differential gain divided by common mode gain. So when common mode gain signal is 0, then 1 upon 0 is equal to infinite. So CMMR is nearly equal to infinite, but in practical circuits it is not infinite, it is generally higher value. So that is the feature of differential amplifiers. Here high differential voltage gain, common mode, low common mode gain, high CMMR, two input terminals, high input impedance, large bandwidth, two offset voltages currents, low output impedance. These are the features of differential amplifier. Here is the example of transistorized differential amplifier. We use the different two type of transistors and giving input at the base of the transistors and collect the output at the collector of the both transistors. Here we will use the common emitter mode, it means we will use the parallel of RE1 in RE2 and supply attached with this, that is minus VE and common supply plus VCC. Then it is the dual input balanced output differential amplifier. We will provide the two sources, VS1 in series with RS1, VS2 in series with RS2, and the output at the collector of the two transistors V0 and the emitter are coupled of the both transistors and attached with the common minus VE supply, and from opposite side we have used the common plus VCC supply. So when we use the circuit in common mode, so in common mode we have seen in this diagram that in this diagram the first transistor taking the output with respect to second transistor Q2, that is opposite in phase. So it is opposite in phase means 180 degree in out of phase. So in Q1 output, that is opposite in phase, and Q2 are also opposite in phase. And according to this condition, suppose when Q1 transistor is in saturation mode and Q2 transistor is in cutoff mode. So when Q1 transistor is in saturation mode, its output voltage is decreases but the collector current is increases. And either here in Q2 transistor when it is in cutoff mode, so output voltage is continuous increases, so collector current decreases. So when we take the output, what is the difference, that is the gain, when we calculate it, then suppose the gain is 10, so 10 minus 10, that is equal to 20, means gain is increases when we case the differential mode. But when we case taken out the common mode operation where we use the same input voltages in same phase or same amplitude. So here both the transistors are in saturation mode or both the transistors are in cutoff mode, means both the current increases or both the voltages are decreases. So in this case, when we calculate the output, that is 10 minus 10 equal to 0, means here the output is nearly equal to 0 when we take the common mode operation. So differential amplifiers are configured in 4 modes basically: dual input balanced output, dual input unbalanced output, single input balanced output, and single input unbalanced output. Suppose we have taken the example dual input balanced output, where we provide the 2 input at the base of the with resistance Rs, and we take the 2 transistors collector output V naught. Dual input balanced output. Here we use dual input unbalanced output, means we have giving the input at 2 input terminals of the base of the transistors, and we will take output at a single transistor Q1. So it is called the dual input but unbalanced output, because we have taken the output at single terminal of transistor Q1. That is single input balanced output, means we have given input the single Vs1 and V2, Vs2 is grounded, and we will take the output of the collector of the 2 transistors. So it is the single input balanced output, and it is a single input unbalanced output, means we have given the input at single transistor, opposite is transistor is grounded, and we have taken the output only from single transistor. So it is called the single input unbalanced output. When we calculate its DC equivalent, so convert it via the DC equivalent circuit by which we have grounded the 2 input source, Vs1 is equal to Vs2 is equal to 0, and in this case the currents are flow in same phase. So we have calculated the 2 current transistors, that is twice IE of the combination of the 2 transistors, because they are flow in same phase. So in this case, when we calculate the parameters, I will calculate here the IE, that is VE minus VB divided by twice RE, that is nearly equal to ICQ collector current, and from that we have VCQ, that is VCC plus VB minus ICQ RC. So according to that we have calculated its parameter, means constant points VCQ and ICQ. Next, when we calculate its AC equivalent circuit in differential conditions, so in this case when we put the half mode transistor configuration, in this case we have provided the Vs by 2, that is our input, and when we take this circuit in a same mode, in this case the ammeter resistance R is vanishes. So according, when we convert its AC equivalent circuit in half mode circuit of the transistor, that is Vs by 2, series resistance Rs, HI, HFE, IB, and output across Rs, RC. When we calculate the differential gain, that is HFE RC upon twice Rs plus HIE. Vs is the differential input, because it is the single ended, because we have calculated the half transistor model. So for the case of dual input balanced output, so multiplied by 2, so we have take the output here, AD is equal to HFE RC upon Rs plus HIE. Common mode gain, suppose when we take the output in common mode, then Vd is equal to 0, means we will taking the average input, that is V1 plus V2 by 2, so Vs plus Vs divided by 2, that is Vs. So we will take here the transistor model, AC equivalent circuit operation model, where Vs is the input, or we have take here the 2 input currents, because we will take here the resistance Re. So 2 ammeter currents of the transistors are flowing same mode, so that is the total twice IE current flowing Re. So according to that, when we calculate it according to H parameter model AC equivalent circuit, then Vs series resistance Rs, HI, HFE, IB, HOE twice Re, total twice IE current, and output RC. So in this case I have calculated AC, that is minus HFE RC upon Rs plus HI plus twice Re1 plus HFE. When we take the common mode rejection ratio, that is the difference of AD divided by AC, that is Rs plus HI plus twice Re1 plus HFE upon Rs plus HI. So in this case, that are the 4 models, that is dual input balanced output, where differential gain is equal to HFE RC upon Rs plus HIE, input resistance twice Rs plus HIE, and output resistance RC. That is dual input unbalanced output, where differential gain HFE RC upon twice RS plus HI, input resistance twice RS plus HI, output resistance RC. Third one is single input balanced output. In this case, differential gain HFE RC upon RS plus HI, input impedance twice RS plus HI, output impedance RC. And in last, single input unbalanced output. In this case, differential gain HFE RC upon twice RS plus HI, input impedance twice RS plus HI, and output impedance RC. Thank you.